another element to that fate point thing, by the way, that you guys might figure out. I think I may have mentioned it a few times in the past, if anyone was listening. I know I have told George a few times in other games when dealing with Lords of Change.
Sometimes it can do good things to us.
Yes, if you use your fate points in a certain way, yes.
For pushing things over?
I don't know, you'll have
He's
to
not
figure it
gonna
out.
tell you.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna shoot the horror that's directly next to me with my hell gun. Games before.
So this horror here, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try to dodge first. So. And it fails. Alright, so it's sanctified, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, confirm the Righteous Fury for me. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely dead. Alright, Victus, your turn.
Quick draw. Turns drawing a weapon a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I equip my Sanctified Anticoral's Greatsword, and I attempt to slash it. The
Anticoros Greatsword.
What's the bonus for aiming and all that jazz?
Plus 10 for aiming, but half aim.
Okay. Laser clamp. Back.
Will you use a fate point?
I only have one. I might need to heal later. But this guy might kill me. I'll save it.
Alright. Jax, your turn.
Ollie.
I disengage as a half action using acrobatics.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. So it's a half move. Alright, then I point blank shoot this bitch. Well,
Okay.
draw my hunting rifle and point blank shoot this bitch.
Do you have quick draw?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wouldn't be trying to use it if I didn't want.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it tries to dodge. It fails, roll damage.
Yeah, that's with organ grinder rounds as well.
Okay. I don't think demons care about that though.
Alright. It's also sanctified.
Yeah, alright. Let me see. Well, we're using. Okay, what does organ? Are they like the organ grinders from Rogue Trader, or what organ grinders?
I guess. Yeah, but that's why we've been using them.
Okay, so I'll use. I'm gonna use the way I ruled them in Rogue Trader. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make the toughness test, and he passes it, so it doesn't affect him. All right, this horror here is going to try and throw some fire at Mira now. And fails to manifest a fire.
Yay.
It should be 1d10. Okay, so it takes 2 fire damage. Okay, Chorus of Fate Weaver. What is he going to cast? Okay, so Curse of Fate Reaver spends a half action to continue to maintain all of his spells. And then he uses the other half action to cast. Let's see, what will he cast? He's going to cast Winds of Chaos. Yes, he'll do that. And he's going to cast it in a 30-degree cone in front of him in this direction. Yeah, just enough to get you three guys. Yeah, 30 meters is like that. Alright, 30 degrees is like that. Okay, so let's see if you can get it first.
Now he
He's
reminded me.
He's going
of
to
the
push
Wolf
it,
of Ch-
since he's immune to that shit anyway, so he just pushes it. So it goes off. 5 meters per psi rating. His psi rating right now is... let me see. He has 2 spells up, so his psi rating right now is 7. So you can do 35 meters. Yeah, so it goes all the way like to here and hits you 3. And those demons. He doesn't care about those demons either. Actually, it'll only hit Flo. It won't hit that, but it will hit that other demon. Anyway, Winds of Change. So reaching deep into the corruption within his soul, the demon unleashes a wave of energy that leaves devastation in its wake. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so what comes out of it is basically like a purple bluish light of like almost warp fire, and the hands of the fire sort of, yeah, like the licks of, well, the flames of the fire sort of look like grasping hands that come out and, form into taloned claws like the talons of a bird. So this torrent of foul energy comes out in a 30-degree cone out of the power's angle range, similar to a weapon with the flame quality. Creatures caught within the spray may oppose the test with an agility test. Okay, so roll an agility test. You three. Flo, Victus, and Mira.
Laser clamp.
Come. Ah,
It's
Should I bump
opposed,
that
by the way.
over?
It says opposed.
Oh, it's
I think.
opposed.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it then.
Let me see what it says. May oppose the focus power test and agility. Yeah, it's opposed. So
Bumping over might be good. Warren said using it in a certain way.
Nah, he's lying.
I don't lie, man. I speak only half truths.
Nah. Nah.
We all know you're secret Hitler, alright?
Yeah, you are Hitler.
I was only Hitler that one time. Right?
Yeah, we won.
Am I that good of a liar? Well,
You're secret Hitler even when we're not playing.
okay. So no one's rerolling anything. Okay. Right. Any creature that does not successfully avoid the power's effects suffers that plus psi rating damage with the felling. Ooh, nice. Oh god, this is sick. This is absolutely brutal, actually.
Should have rerolled.
I'm dumbing it down for Dark Heresy style because this guy is normally from Death Watch, but I'm like quartering everything he does to bring it down to your level, if you know what I mean. Because normally this guy has like 20 psi rating, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I instead just gave him 9 and stuff like that. So okay, so it does 10 energy damage with the felling quality. So if any of you have unnatural toughness, it doesn't apply here. And it also has the warp weapon quality. Okay. So it ignores armor. Alright. So you guys get hit with 10 energy damage, all of you. To your body that is not resisted by armor, but is resisted by toughness, but not unnatural toughness.
-3?
Yep.
No, I'm at -3 critical.
Okay, right.
I'll probably use a fate to heal myself.
So Flo, how much damage do you take? And
It was 10 damage resisted only by toughness, not
Yeah.
unnatural. I take 7.
Okay.
I'm using a fate point.
Yeah, and Bermuda is the only one who's not on fire because that agility test also counted towards whether or not you were on fire or not.
Shit.
So you used a fate point, Invictus?
Yep.
Okay, so Koros also uses your fate point and gains back 2 wounds.
Mine is bigger than yours.
Alright, so Mira and Victus are also on fire, by the way. And that is his turn. The Screamer of Zinch tries to attack Flo. And misses. Mira's turn.
Right, she has to roll to not be on fire, right?
Oh yeah, this Screamer of Zinch also needs to see if it was on fire and stuff from that attack because it got hit as well.
Yeah.
So it takes 10 only resisted by toughness, so it's like 6, and it's also on fire.
It's agility, right?
Yeah. Well, you make a will. Well, she's fearless, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, make just an agility test. Because if you're not fearless, you need to sum up the courage and stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do it, to roll or whatever. So yeah, she fails. You can use a fate point to reroll if you want.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
No, it's not worth.
Yay.
Okay, so she's not on fire anymore, but he gains health back. He gains 5 back. Alright, that's her. This horror here tries to attack you, Boone. And it fails.
Well, these
And
horrors are bad.
Yeah, horrors are shit. They're just like mindless gibbering motherfuckers that like they throw at people basically. So he missed you, and he took no damage. And
Does that
no
mean we should
fatigue.
be ignoring them and, in fact, hitting the boss?
Well, I mean, they
You-
could build up into a very significant thing that throws shit tons of fire that someone's bound to get hit by eventually. This one here moves to attack you, Jax. Doesn't charge you because it can't. And it hits you. Do you want to dodge or parry?
Dodge. All we need to do, guys, is we need to stack up. We get our hunter, who is Boone, to AoE the shit out of the ads, and then we all DPS the boss. All right.
Yeah.
Simple raid tactics.
All right, you dodge. Boone, your turn.
Okay, yeah, it's the axe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice you nicked your axe exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Wow.
It's a Dota thing.
Yeah. Alright, so he fails to dodge, so roll damage. Yeah, he's dead. I think. Yeah, he is. Okay. The Screamer of Zinch, who's on fire, doesn't care that he's on fire, tries to attack Victus. And misses. Flo, your turn. Takes 2 damage. Or no damage, actually, sorry.
I will. I will make that sound, and then I'll use a pistol to half aim and fire a single shot at this screamer in front of me.
Okay.
Does that sound give flow plus 60 to the shot?
It does. It's in the
Strange
rulebook.
enough.
You want to use a fate point?
It's a little early.
We can try to heal him to death.
Ficus, your turn.
I want to ignore these horrors now. I think I'm going to start sniping the boss. Right, long as it is. I'm going to try and hit him. Half aim. It's normally 50 when shooting someone. It's plus 30 when hitting him, right?
Yeah.
You'd get 60.
Plus 60 by the sound of it. Yeah, plus 60 max.
If you win.
Wow, that's brilliant. Best shot ever.
Okay. So he tries to dodge it. And he fails. Roll damage.
Sanctified and holy and so many things.
As you go to hit him, however, you notice that a shield appears around him because he casts telekinetic shield, and it absorbs a great deal of the blast, and the rest of it that goes through does not seem to wound his scaly hide. Okay? Because he has a telekinetic shield around him now. Victus, your turn.
Guys, I feel very tempted just to YOLO and break the seals. Just to see what happens, but first I'll try to not be on fire. It's an agility, right, or willpower?
Yeah. Well, you need to do willpower first if you're not fearless.
And now agility. Fuck.
You're still on fire.
Is that my whole turn?
Yeah, unless you reroll with a fate point.
Do you give me a fate point?
No, but you could burn fate points.
And I have to. How does that work? Burning again?
You can burn fate points to instantly succeed on something.
Yeah, I'll burn one.
Okay, so you burn a fate point to not be on fire, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not on fire, but you permanently lose that fate point. And now I roll this. He takes 6 damage.
Start burning fate points.
Alright, so you're no longer on fire, George.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jax, your turn.
Disengage with acrobatics.
Do you want to burn a fate point to make sure you succeed on that acrobatics?
You know what? I'll burn a fate point so that goes through. I've got 5, so it does.
Guys, roll swim on the ground and burn the fate point to
Succeed.
Roll swim. Succeed.
We all just tried to fucking.
So you burnt a fate point, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 17 wounds.
I go there and I shoot this bitch in the face.
Who takes 17 wounds?
Oh, the Emperor rolls Righteous Fury.
Oh.
Unfortunately, no. So he tries to dodge. And he fails. Roll damage.
Alright.
We could also roll Wrangling on the Screamers.
Fired with it.
Yeah.
Auto succeed Wrangler Screamer into battle.
So he does. Alright. This horror here tries to throw fire Jax.
Dodge.
We failed to cast it anyway. So that's his turn.
Dodge really well. All out of here.
So -1 to him. Okay. Chorus the Fate Weaver. Okay, so let's see, what's he gonna do? Okay, so he spends half action to continue to maintain his spells. I don't know why I have this one up, I should just use it. Yeah, there we go. So he continues to maintain his spells with a half action, and then he will cast, let me see. He's going to cast Doom Bolt at someone. Alright, so let's see if we can get it off. Yep, so Doom Bolt goes off. Let me see. Okay, so he got enough degrees of success to cast 2 Doom Bolts. He's going to cast it at, let's see, out of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of you. Top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's going to cast 2 Doom Bolts at you, Gabriel. So you can dodge if you choose to.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn a fate point to dodge
them all.
Yes.
Okay. As if you rolled a 1. Alright. Takes 15 damage and he dodges Doom Bolts. Remember, when you burn a fate point, you permanently lose it, just for remember.
Yeah.
Okay. The Screamer of Zin Shear attacks Flo. And actually hits just on the money, so you can dodge or parry if you can quick draw.
I will dodge. 89.
Should burn fate point.
Yep.
Alright, so you're burning a fate point to dodge, yep. So you're down to 3 permanent fate points. Okay. Takes 13 damage. Mira, your turn. And I need to summon more demons. Give me a sec.
One sec, summoning demons. Be right back.
Needs to be 2 flamers. Or 2 screamers, sorry. Alright, yeah, Mira, your turn.
Yeah. Mira's gonna charge the guy who's on Victus.
Alright.
So what would that be? That would be
It's plus 10 for the charge,
10.
plus 10 for outnumbering.
Yeah. Nope. And I don't feel comfortable burning Dragon's fate points.
Alright. Boone, your turn.
Alright.
I'd say, frankly, we should all burn one at least. Makes sense to me. If we all do it and spread it over, so not one person has to do it.
Well, Ole has like 50 fate points, so I mean, he should burn more.
I had 5, I'm now on 4.
Yeah, so 50 fate points.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't quick draw my flamer, right?
It's a heavy weapon,
Yeah, you can't quick draw heavy weapons, but just for the record, you all noticed something in the center of the room in the middle of this combat. While this was all happening, you started to notice that a pale sort of bubble of luminescent energy is beginning to form at the center of whatever the ritual is. Okay. So, yep, Boone, your turn.
Yeah. Right. I'll charge the guy who has popped up.
Your answer to everything is swim in it. You're the worst Inquisitor that ever existed.
He's not one
No.
yet. He might not
Will
even
be.
become one.
Will be. That's what the horrific thing is. You may just die here. That's like an entirely possibility.
Yes, I don't make it.
Okay. Next up. The Screamer is going to slash at one of those two. Slashes at Mira. And it misses her. And it takes 2 damage. Okay, Flo, your turn.
I'm going to try to pistol this Screamer again. Single shot, half aim. Yeah.
Okay, it tries to dodge. And it dodges. It rolled a 1. So it dodges you. Ficus, your turn.
Yeah. I think I'm going to. Oh, so if I burn a fate point to fire my sniper rifle at the boss, that means what happens for the fact that it's like
It's as if you rolled a 1.
right, so I'll be able to roll a lot of extra damage on that. That's what I
Yep.
shall be doing. Okay. So I've shot the boss. I'll burn a fate point. Here you go.
So you burned a fate point, yeah?
I think it also actually uses a fate point at the same time.
No, it decreases whatever your max is. That's all it does.
Okay. I'll go change that. Okay. So how many times should I click normal roll for damage?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is this? This is just a Hellgun, or what is it?
Long last.
Oh, long las. Okay. It's accurate, right?
Yeah.
So roll 2d10 extra damage. Is it sanctified?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So 6 is gone immediately from the telekinetic shield. It has pen of 5. This guy has no armor anyway, but he has ridiculous toughness. But you have sanctified.
It's also holy, whatever that does.
Yeah. So you do. Okay. Victus, your turn.
I'm still in melee with this guy. I'll hit it. Aim and hit. Huh.
Should have +10 more.
Oh, yeah, gang up. So I succeed.
Okay. Roll damage.
And this is the Antichorus weapon.
Yeah, so it's sanctified.
Yeah.
That's all it is against or other demons. Alright, so did you
I
say you
don't know.
burnt a fate point? Or...
No.
Oh yeah, you got +10 from the thing, yeah. Alright.
The ganging up.
Yeah. Okay, it tries to dodge. It fails, so you did 13, it's sanctified, so it only has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it'll die. Jax, your turn.
Would you kindly burn all your fate points?
You can't even burn all your fate points. Okay, so Chorus is going to try to dodge that. And he does dodge that. Okay, this horror here is going to try and throw fire at someone. Throws fire at Boone, and it hits you with fire, Boone, so you can dodge.
What? He actually hit? Wow.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Alright. Of course, the Fate Weaver begins to cast a spell. Let's see if it goes off. It does go off. What's this rating? Okay. Yeah, it's still the same. So he recovers 13 wounds. Okay. And he spends half an action to maintain all of his spells currently up. And this thing grows bigger. Until the pool that it was below is distorted by whatever the pale blue baleful light is. Okay. This Screamer Resist tries to attack Flo. And hits you, Flo. You can dodge or parry, your choice.
Dodge.
Warren, you need to reshuffle the order, by the way.
Oh yeah. I'll fix it after this.
Alright.
Okay, you dodge.
Can I
far
dodge
here.
in a direction or?
Not unless you're dodging like AoE or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So this horror here attacks Boone. And misses. This one here moves out to attack Mira. And misses. This one here moves out to attack Victus. And hits. So Victus, you want to dodge or parry? George. Can anyone else hear me? Or
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
George is just too
George.
busy doing coke, man.
Well, we've heard him. We haven't heard him breathe for a while.
He's dead. Alright.
Oh shit.
He disconnected.
Yeah, he just died. So we have 2 players actually dead.
RL.
Rip in pieces.
Yeah, 1 from alcohol and 1 from cocaine.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, someone do Mira's turn and we'll wait till he gets back.
Okay. She will lightning attack the one
And
who.
burn a fate point doing it.
Well, if I miss, yeah, sure.
Deville, how about you burn all your fame points?
I'm down to 3 now.
Oh, what a shame.
Okay, so that was like 5 hits. It'll try to. It fails.
So 5 hits.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, so that guy dies. It's sanctified, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's the demon thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8, then 9. Yeah, so it dies on like the second hit, so you can transfer the hits to the other one if you want to do, because it's close enough.
Yeah.
Got disconnected. Sorry.
Try to dodge.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You need to dodge or parry when you get back, by the way, George. It dodges one of them, so the other 2 hit, which will kill it as well. And okay, George, go hit then. Unless you want to burn a fate point, George.
Can I be at 0?
No.
Fate? Then I
So you
cannot.
can't. Okay.
Could Mira have burned like a fate point to be like?
No.
Okay.
I know what you're going with, but no.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I thought a character can exist on 0 fate points. Or
It cannot.
where does it say this?
The book
Alright.
can't have zero. Player characters can't have below 0 fate points. When they
Below
burn
0.
their last fate point, they die. Basically.
Okay.
Alright. So 6 to your body, George. Any damage? No pen or anything.
No damage. I
Okay.
think.
Now roll agility. Just flat agility for it.
Agility.
Yep. So you got entangled, but then Mira killed it anyway. So it doesn't matter. All right. Boone, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Keep on axing.
Keep on axing.
No. And no, I will not burn a fate point.
You rolled a 99. What's up
All
with Roll20?
Well, that's just me.
So this horror here tries to throw a flame at Ficus. And misses.
Yeah.
This one here tries to slash Boone. And hits. You
Oh.
dodge. Nice. Gets Flame of Revenge here. Moves to attack Flo. And misses. Flo, your turn.
Okay, let me look at my...
That energy ball in the middle is looking very malevolent, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I want to move, and I have hip shooting, so I can take a full move and still fire a single shot, so...
Oh, by the way, the people closest to the middle, you're fairly sure you see a shape in the middle of the ball of warp energy in the middle.
Is
It's
it the
fucking
Emperor?
Karak.
Is it what, sorry?
The Emperor.
Doesn't look quite human.
Oh god.
It's a were-tiger.
No, I think I know what it is. A massive jug is going to pop through it and go, oh yeah!
If you want to know what it looks like, it looks kind of like a pale version of what I'm going to link in Discord. It looks kind of like that.
Oh, it's not like we've. I can't remember those fucking names.
It's really bitchy. Look at that, like hip like arms on hips thing. Girl.
You
my
don't
God.
know me.
It's Priorian.
No.
That's my navigator character on.
His final form, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a full move over here and fire a single shot at the screamer that's almost dead. Oh, and what the hell? I'll use a hunting rifle with a half aim. Oh no, I probably can't half aim while I've done a
Yeah, you can.
walking away. Okay. So without half aim.
Did you disengage, or what did you do? Because you were in melee with a bunch of those things.
How does disengaging work again?
You need to spend a full action to move halfway away without proccing like attacks of opportunity. Otherwise, these two things get to hit you. Unless you have acrobatics like Ollie is doing, and he's like ducking and combat rolling away, if you know what I mean. So do you have acrobatics?
No.
Okay, well
So,
then you
then
need to
it's a
spell a
half
full
move.
action to move them. Yeah. And that was your turn then.
Even though I have hip shooting.
Yes, because hip shooting only allows you to do full auto, I think, if you half move or whatever.
It allows me to fire a single shot plus use my full move.
Yeah, but disengage is a full move action in and of its own, if you know what I mean. So, all right, Ficus, your turn.
I will be burning another fate point, and trying to use my sniper rifle again. Does he dodge?
That's a good question. Does he dodge? He will try to dodge it.
Good
Yes,
boy.
he does dodge.
I still burned a fate point anyway, so.
Oh, you burned a fate point? Okay.
Brilliant.
3 damage now.
Hope someone else starts to use them fate points as well.
Victus literally can't use anymore, so your turn, Victus.
Does the entity inside the ball looks like very close to being fully formed?
It looks like a visage on the edge of your eyes, if you know what I mean. It's not like really there. It's almost as if it's like at the end of a long corridor, if you know what I mean.
I'm thinking, like, if we have time to kill the Kuros, or I just should YOLO the ritual thing. What do you guys think?
We came here to kill Kuros.
Okay, I aim and shoot Kuros.
Okay.
Fucking nice roll.
Alright, roll damage. Can't dodge or anything, I already did.
Sanctified and all that jazz.
Yep, so 6 gets removed immediately from his telekinetic crap. It's sanctified, so you do 1 damage. 1 damage. Jax, your turn.
Alright, and just a spot up burning fate point, so
Okay.
hit. And
Alright.
It's got accurate, so that's another 2d10.
Yep. Roll the damage.
I have done. For your roll.
Reggie?
11.
11.
Oh, it's 11. Oh, right, you're just... Okay.
Just too quick for your one.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. Alright, so 6 from 11 is making 5, so 12 and 5 is 17. And then 12 from that because... it's sanctified, but still 12 from that, so 5 down. Because his base toughness is just that. Okay. The horror. Which is on fire, it tries to throw a flame at someone. See if it can manifest it. It does, so you have to dodge, Jax.
I do. You suck.
You want to burn a fate point to dodge?
No, my dodge is too good. I'll burn a fate point to dodge. I have 71% chance, so yeah, I'll burn.
Alright.
Alright, I've burnt 3 fate points now, Phil. You happy?
I've burnt 2.
I've burnt 3. Don't get into a pissing contest.
Alright, Mira is going to start burning.
You may as well. How many does she have?
3.
Okay.
Okay, so Chorus the Fate Weaver half moves to the edge of the weird bubble thing, spends the other half action to maintain his spells, and that's all he does. The Screamer's move to attack Flo. Turns around, just moves to you and attacks. And it misses. The Screamer is in.
Gonna use a fate point to dodge anyway. Whoa!
Charges Flo. And misses. And, okay, something happens now. So let me get this set up in the next bit. with your current HPs. Yep, that's correct. All right. Okay, so the bubble in the center of the room seems to pulse and bubble, almost as if like it's an egg that some creature is trying to emerge from. And then as you look on in horror, it bursts like a pimpling blister, and out of it bails like a pale, like sickly light, and it sort of immerses itself around Koros. And then there's a flash and like a snap, kind of like the cackle of electricity, and everything goes white for you guys. And when you open your eyes again, it's almost as if you're listening through a dream. And it looks like this. And inside the dream, you're not sure where you are now, but somehow you know that you're inside whatever that baleful energy was. And in the distance, you see that immense creature, like the shape of that creature I linked on Discord. And then on the other side of the creature, like facing away from it, you see a beautiful golden light in a nondescript shape that is facing it across from it. And Koros the Fate Weaver is just sort of looking at you, and you can hear the cackle inside your head again going, yes, yes, just as I planned. And, it pronounces the S's significantly longer. And then it just sort of turns to you and says, come then, you will fulfill the sacrifice. And it turns to attack you again. So roll initiative. So everybody rolled?
So,
No, Phil hasn't.
What? Oh, I didn't click myself.
yeah.
I got 30.
I'll just do it again. And then fix whatever it changes to.
Oh, it's because I was on ruler mode.
Yeah, you can change it to 13. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Victus, in your mind's eye, well, actually, we should probably do the other people first. So yeah, Flo, it's your turn. And in this room, well, if you can call it a room, it's almost as if like you're stretching out and infinity is before you, and you're all like floating as if you're like drifting in the void of space, if you know what I mean. And you know here that movement has no purpose, so you can simply be where you want to be simply by thinking about it. Okay, so if you want to be beside Koros in melee, you can just simply wish it and you will be there. Okay, but wherever you decide to teleport is a full action. Okay.
Okay.
So we can't move normal.
Yeah. Also, these things, I actually forgot to set them up. Give me a sec. They were supposed to have their own thing. Okay. These warp portals around you are actually there, okay? And they look very malevolent and they're moving. And they have an initiative as well.
Can we move normally or not?
Yes, you can move normally as well.
Alright.
So these vortexes are, well, basically vortexes of doom, okay? So they move randomly, and if you're in them when you touch them, they do... Well, you know that your essence will be destroyed, right? So don't go anywhere near those portals, basically. Alright, yeah, so Flo, your turn.
Okay. Flo. Kind of wants to, I don't know, protect Victus.
Oh yeah, so these two like lights you see in the distance of the background here, the one on the right is the golden shape, which seems to be opposing the horrible creature on the right, which is that creature I linked on Discord, okay? And you can see them like fighting in the distance, throwing massive, powerful psychic like blasts at each other. And you can see time and space sort of ripple around where they collide in the background as if like some massive entities beyond your imagining are fighting in the background.
Okay, Flo moves beside Victus.
Okay. That's your turn, yeah? Alright.
Yep.
Victus. Okay, so because you're the leader of this merry bunch of people, you hear another voice come into your head now, but it is not the same voice as Koros, who has been taunting you throughout this entire encounter. Instead, it is a pale, authoritative, sort of melancholic voice, as if it's drawn and pained, and it sort of whispers out to you and says, "You have expended your energy. You must sacrifice now to destroy the demon. Choose those who will suffer for this power, and you know it means to choose one of your companions." It basically says choose those who will martyr themselves.
I think Mira would. No, it's like Sororitas would be gladly.
Yeah, she'd totally do it.
She would.
Yeah, like, but.
Hey, Dragon, we took a vote, and you're a martyr. Thank you for saving us.
You don't know what it's going to do. Basically, the pale voice comes and, like I said, whispers into your ear and says, "You have expended great energy to come here, but the task is not done. The cornerstone of the Imperium is the martyr's grave. Choose those who will be martyred, so that so that our glory may continue." That's basically what it says.
Yeah, I choose Mira.
Okay. Mira loses all of her fate points.
Whoa.
Her current fate points, and Victus, you gain 1.
Nice. Thank you,
So,
Mira.
what do you want to do?
I'll.
And I mean, you gain 1 permanently, for the record.
Oh, if I gain 1, I'm at 2.
Yeah. So Mira lost 1 permanently and lost all of her current ones, and you gained 1 current fate point and you have 2 permanent, if you know what I mean. It's basically you took her fate point.
So I gained 2.
No, you have 2 max now. You gained 1 permanently, if you know what I mean. You were on
Okay,
1,
okay.
so 1 plus 1 is 2,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Whereas she lost 1 permanently and lost all of her current ones.
Basically, she gave me 1.
Yeah.
I. Fuck it. I charge Corals with the Great Sword. And. If I burn a fate point, do I automatically hit?
Yes.
Well, you can still dodge.
He can try to dodge it. But your attack will automatically succeed, yeah.
Do it, George. Do it.
I'll first roll, and then if I fail, I'll burn it.
Okay, so you hit, and he tries to dodge. And he dodges. Ficus, it's your turn. The same pale light sort of comes into your mind's eye and says the exact same words to you. "The time is dire. Choose those who will be martyred in the name of the Imperium. My power needs essence."
Wow.
Choose Mira again.
Yeah.
Wow, Dragon's gonna kill you guys when he gets back.
I mean, like, I kind of feel we should because, like,
Surely that George's voice does not appear in fucking Phil's head, right?
It's either that or
Oh.
Jax, to be honest, because he's like a mind wiped like assassin, and he doesn't know any better. But could I say myself? And if so, would that
Well,
do better?
you guys don't really know what's going on. You're just in a giant fight going on here. You don't know that Victus used Mira's like essence or life force to like power his own soul at the moment, but you can all visibly see that Mira looks significantly weakened and drawn. Like years have been taken off her life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like, would I at all think that that glowing light is the divine light of Solex, and thus I should give it my own power?
Solix is, I don't even know what Solix is. It's just like a
Do
laser,
I?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's the laser god. It could be the laser god over there.
You don't really have a laser god. I guess Solix is like the
Laser
laser
god.
aspect of the machine god or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could interpret it that way. I mean, whatever way your guy would think about it is up to you. It's a fairly
Yeah.
abstract concept right now, so whatever he thinks is up to him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say I sacrifice myself, see what happens.
You're going to sacrifice yourself?
If that's something I can do without
yes, you
actually
can.
dying, kind of
Yes,
thing.
you can, yeah.
Then yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so you lose one fate point permanently, and your current one is gone as well. Okay.
Okay.
And the golden light in the back, fighting the horrible beast, seems to grow stronger and continues to push it back. And Koros sort of looks on in the first, what you could describe as horror, if you could describe horror on a demon bird's face. Sort of turns around and screams at you and hisses, "No!" And, continues to fight. But it looks like whatever the golden light in the background that's helping you has grown significantly stronger, if you know what I mean. And one of the vortexes dissipates and is destroyed. Koros' turn. So Koros is going to cast Winds of Change again. And he's going to cast it in a 30-degree arc here.
We're not get to do anything as well, or
Not if you use it on yourself, no.
because I kind of wanted to will myself inside him.
That
He said I
sounds
could be
bad.
Wow.
anywhere, right?
It's the Slanesh.
Oh, God. So, it goes off. You guys can try and oppose it with agility tests if you wish.
Just burn
But
a
he-
fate point. It's fine.
He's firing a giant warp flamethrower, basically, at you.
What?
Or you could burn a fate point to instantly succeed. It's your choice.
I will do that.
Okay. So you burnt a fate point, yeah?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Isn't it opposed? So wouldn't it matter?
On a 1, it's an automatic success.
Oh, okay.
So- Yes, you pass flow. Victus, do you want to burn a fate point?
I burn a faint point, yes.
Or did you burn one before? Oh no, you didn't.
Didn't.
Yeah, you burnt one.
I didn't.
You burnt one now. Okay. Okay, so Koros is significantly weakened. Ficus, are you burning a fate point?
No, I got 1.4.
It's opposed, man.
Okay, it's opposed.
Will I horrifically die then at 1.4? You're right.
No one
You could
knows.
significantly hurt you.
Well,
Fuck
then
me,
you burn
okay.
one anyways. Right? It's a win-win, right? No?
Theoretically.
So you're burning it? Your choice.
Well, he either does more than 12 damage than me and I burn one and he dies, or
What's your toughness?
it's 50.
You might be okay.
Eh.
Do you only how many fate points do
I'd
you have
have
then? Do you have
one.
one?
I'd have one.
So if
I'm
you burn
done.
it, you die.
No, I'm at 2. I would have 1. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I would say take the damage then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When you said, "Can I appear inside him?" I just imagine like Ficus just fucking this giant demon. It's like,
Yeah.
that's what we were
The
all thinking, right?
Cyberdome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm taking it. Fuck it.
So you're gonna take it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it does 9 damage, only resisted by toughness, and you're on fire.
Okay. Well, I toughness is 50,
5. Yeah.
and my
You
I
don't have
think my
armor.
chest is classed as.
No, armor doesn't work.
It ignores armor.
But what
Yeah,
about the fact that I'm kind of machiney? That's like
that gives you armor, or is it armor or toughness? To the
It gives
body?
you
I can't remember.
toughness.
All right, yeah, then that would count. Yeah.
I think that's
So what-
2.
See, you're fine. I'm just a little on fire.
So I only 7, 2 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then as his other half action, he's not going to maintain his shield and shit anymore, and he's going to try and heal himself. And it goes off. Heals himself for that.
Well, shit.
Where's our counter spell?
There is actually counter spells, but you need psychic hoods to do it.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Boone, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him.
And your only psyker decided to get himself demon hosted and eaten by the warp again. So
Hey, you don't decide that, Warren. That just happens to.
You did.
It's not a life choice, alright.
Chose to do like disease on a disease demon.
That did not change anything. If no matter what I cast, it would have done. Think.
Really? Do you not
Yes.
think you're being punished for your stupidity?
No, not at all.
It
There's
would
no
have been a
mechanics.
party wipe. if
yeah,
Warren
Boone,
wasn't
you
so
also got that pale light in your head asking you to sacrifice for the greater.
Okay, I
glory
would
of the
say
Imperium.
Mira.
or
then.
choose a
Do your
martyr.
fucking self. You...
So you choose Mira, yeah?
Actually, how many do you have, Ollie?
Yes,
Yeah.
2 left.
Oh yeah, I'll choose Mira then.
All right. So
He's
Mira
gonna be
loses.
mad at me anyways because I've lost him so many.
Mira loses 1 permanent fate point. You gain 1 permanent fate point, and the glowing light at the back seems to grow stronger. Okay.
Not significantly in one of these things.
Not
that
unless
disappear.
you sacrifice yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. So I
Try and hit this guy. Yeah, okay.
yeah I have.
So he can't dodge or anything.
We
So
get
roll
fucked
damage.
by warp storms now.
This is your Koros anti-Koros axe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he has no toughness or armor against us at all, so just roll damage. So 6 damage.
Wow.
Calm down, don't do that.
Don't do too much.
Yeah.
Mira's turn. So Mira
Fuck.
gets the same pale light in her mind, asking to choose a martyr
Yeah.
for the Imperium. So who did she choose?
She would choose herself. No,
She can do that.
Do it!
Yeah, do it.
What? She'll fucking die.
Yes.
when she-
Is she at 1?
She's
Do
at
it.
1, yes.
Oh, well, fuck.
She will die if she sacrifices herself now. She looks like she's been drained significantly. Let's put it that
Nah, she chooses Boone.
way. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So you lose 1 permanently, and she gains 1 now, and 1 permanently.
And I lose all my current ones, right?
Yes.
And then she will also charge him.
All right. All right, that's a hit. Roll damage.
I didn't actually get to do anything on my turn other than that light thing. Oh, no, you said because I
Yeah, you
sacrificed myself.
sacrificed.
Sorry.
Yeah. You destroyed one of the vortexes, though, so there's that. All right. 14. This is her anti-Koros axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 straight up damage. Jax, your turn.
Alright.
Sacrifice yourself.
Wow.
Do it. It'll make the other
I
vortex
get a voice in my
disappear
head?
before it gets a turn.
Yep, all of you receive the voice in your head.
Oh, Jesus, Flo.
And the voice says, "Would you kindly?"
You choose Flow, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so Flow, you lose all of your current fate points and lose 1 permanently. And you
Alright.
gain 1 permanently, Jax?
Yeah. I pull out my Angelus bolter. Bullet left. I burn a fate point.
Okay.
Just in case this matters, I only had 1 fate point.
No,
left,
you did
so
not.
Did
I
you
changed.
kill me? You
I
changed
changed
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to be quick.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna fire, yeah?
Yeah, so Then 2d10.
Okay, so as your bolt shatters into the skull of the demon in front of you, the pale light at the back seems to gain an exponential amount of power, and Koro starts to writhe and scream, and the entity behind him, the horrible one you saw in the picture, also starts to sort of convulse and sort of almost shatter into 1,000 fragments, and the golden hollowed voice behind you sort of rings out a triumphant roar and then fires off a blast of what appears to be pure golden fire into the central mass of the entity it's fighting and at Koros itself, which sort of shatters and breaks him into a million pieces. And as you look on in horror, the image behind you resolves itself, and you see the world that you were on below you read in fire, as if a horrible explosion of some magnitude has occurred. And you can feel your minds being drawn out over like a vast distance of space as the world below you catches an immense like warp fire and is consumed. The vast fleets above you that were fighting over the world sort of turn and reel away, the Imperial fleet running towards the edge of the sector, while the Chaos fleet retreats into the warp storm from which it came. And you can feel the golden entity in your minds, and you can sense that it's pleased, and it sort of smiles. You can feel that like a sort of wave of joy and happiness go over it, and then finally, as that visage fades, you feel the essence of Koros again, and even though you've seemed to have defeated it and destroyed it, you can feel and sense that it's happy, and as it dies, it goes, yes, all was as is planned. And that's when your vision ends, and your eyes close, and you think and dream no longer. And that is the end.